Coach Hembree, we're ready to enter the fourth week of the season. Goes by in a hurry. You're 2-1 on the season right now. Played three pretty good football teams, it appears. Talk about the PA game first of all.
You know, it was a tough ball game for us. We knew going in it was going to be really a challenge, and we tried to do some new things on defense. And really offensively, we moved the football. We had a lot of success on offense early moving the football. We just shot ourselves in the foot some and really never slowed them down. They did a good job of running their offense, which they do, and they recovered 2 onside kicks, which you can't let them do, and they were able to do that. But I thought our kids played hard. They kept fighting all the way to the end, and I think we'll learn from it and then move on because this week right here is what we've been working for.
Well, let's just go right into the next game. As they say, it kind of starts counting now because we're getting into the conference. This will be the first conference game against Crossett. Reports we hear is they're probably a little bit better than they've maybe been the last couple of years. What can you tell us about Crossett?
They're 3-0, probably the first time in a long time there, and they've got a lot of momentum coming. They got a lot of confidence, and last year they played us really tough. I think we were up, or they might have been up going in the fourth quarter 9-7, and we were able to come back and win and really start the conference season off really good. They're real athletic. They got a lot of speed. It's going to be a tough challenge for us. They got a lot of experience coming back. They got a really good quarterback who's a 3-year starter for them. They got all their wideouts back, and they got some linemen back on offense. And then defensively, they're a forefront team who likes to play hard and try to get after you a little bit. So it's going to be a tough challenge for our kids. Thought we've had a really good week of practice so far, and hopefully we can carry that over to a game Friday night.
Well, you've talked all year from the beginning of the season that obviously this is a young Lumberjack team, especially your linemen. You're very young. It's just about all your line positions. How are those guys progressing?
It's just tough right now. Some of them are, sometimes we get better, sometimes we don't. So it's a process right now that we're in the middle of. We're starting a freshman and 3 sophomores are playing up front on defense, and then on offense we have 2 or 3 sophomores playing and a couple of juniors, and it's tough right now because we get so many different looks on both sides, offensively and defensively, that the experience they're getting in the first 3 weeks were great, and that's the only way we're going to get better is go out and play, and hopefully we're going to keep improving in both of them areas and hopefully keep playing the way we're playing at the other spots. I'm really pleased with how our wide receivers are playing, our running backs are playing, and our quarterbacks playing. So, and our offensive line got better. I thought we did a better job in the third and fourth quarter last Friday night than we did in the first and second, and that shows the signs of them getting better.
Okay, your kicking game continues to look pretty good. You talked about the onside kicks. Of course, PA is a little bit different animal the way they play, obviously, and you had to prepare for that on every kickoff. But how do you think your special teams are doing overall?
Well, they're doing well. We returned a kick again. That's the second week in a row we returned a kick for a touchdown. Sergio does a great job of kicking off. We kicked some onsides the other night. I thought we got the bounce every time. We recovered one, and then the other ones we were close to recovering, but we didn't get them. And that's a weapon. When you got a kicker like him, they can do so many different things. That he can sky kick, he can onside kick, he can kick it deep, and that just gives us another weapon on a special team. And then punt team. I thought Peyton did a great job of punting them inside the 10 a couple times last Friday night, and he keeps improving as a punter. And I think special teams, we've got to be able to score points off special teams, and either way we can do it, either by getting the ball back for our offense or returning kicks, which we've been able to do the last couple of weeks.
Well, since we're through the preseason or the non-conference games, health-wise, have we held up well? Any major injuries, anything that we're dealing with?
No, we got Byron back last Friday night. He missed the second game, Byron Person, so he was back. And, going into conference season, we're probably as healthy as we've been in the last few years. We got everybody dressing out, and it's just going to be a deal of us playing well, and overcoming adversity. We're going to face adversity just because we're a young football team and inexperienced football team. We've got to be able to overcome it and just play hard and play through our mistakes. And we've done that for the most part. We played extremely hard against Pulaski Academy. We were just outmanned in some spots, and it showed. And they had a really good running back. They had really good receivers. Our quarterback is probably one of the better ones that we've seen them have because in the past they've been pretty much with a quarterback who sat back there and was going to throw it. This guy was mobile. He can move around. We couldn't get our hands on him, which gave us problems down the field as the game went on.
Okay, so Friday night, this coming Friday night, games kick off at 7
Yes.
p.m. Warren against Crossett here in Warren. I know you want a big Lumberjack crowd out there. This is conference.
Yeah, I figured they're going to bring a big crowd, being 3-0, and it's a big football game. You know, I think the 8-4A is going to be really tough this year. I think every game's going to matter. You look at the records of the 8-4A in the non-conference season, where you know you've got Dumas 3-0, you got Crossett 3-0, you got DeWitt 2-1, Dollaway 2-1, Warren 2-1, Star City 2-1, Monticello 2-1. So every one of us, Hamburg's 2-1. So every team has got a winning record going into the conference season. I don't think that's happened since I've been here, and it's going to be tough for them 5 playoff spots. It's going to be a war every Friday night.
Well, Coach, we wish you well Friday night, and we urge all Lumberjack fans to pack Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium and see if we can get that first conference win.
All right, thank you.